By the way, Gianna Michales is a mainstream movie star.
Oh.
I was enjoying Piranha 3D, minding my own business.
Brought some porn into it. I wouldn't say mainstream.
It's still a regular movie on Netflix.
Yeah, good job.
There was no insertion in that movie. And it's actually, I have to be honest, it was actually a pretty funny movie. Piranha's a fairly entertaining movie.
I haven't watched it. Is that horrible?
Have you been in any other mainstream movies?
I've been in a couple other little situations like that.
What else?
There's another one. It's a series on Showtime. It's called Look. It's like surveillance camera and bullshit. And actually, Sophie D and I are in it. We're in a changing room in like a department store, and we're changing clothes and stuff like that. And then we get fully naked, and as we pull our pants down, dicks pop up. Like we're transsexual. It's funny. It doesn't sound funny, obviously, right now the way that I'm saying it.
Right. It's a comedic.
It's comical, yeah. Obviously,
else?
we don't have penises.
You do not, and I can attest that.
You can vouch for that, yeah. And then just some extra stuff or whatever. I think I did go in that direction for just a little bit of time, but it wasn't as. I went back to porn.
It takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of time to do those mainstream things, eh?
Yeah, but the Piranha thing was a good look. I mean,
no, for sure.
Did you see it?
No, but I can imagine.
I mean, she gets chopped in half, and her poor tits are just like bouncing on the ocean by themselves. You saw the scene, didn't you? Didn't I show you the scene? Yeah, but it was pretty funny. I was like, and that is the weird thing about porn. Because I'll be honest, the thought in my head when I saw her come in the movie was like, I know her, sort of. It was like I was excited to see her in a movie.
And up until today, you had never met her before.
I know.
See?
It's very strange. The relationship with porn is sort of odd.
It is a little odd, right?
I sort of feel bad. Gianna, are you as happy as she? Like, she really, I believe, after getting to know her for a while, is really happy in her no boyfriend, kind of like fucks different people for fun. She has her dogs.
Are you trying to set me up again? I don't
want to set you up, but are you really happy with that?
Being
like, do you enjoy
single?
it too? Yeah.
Yeah, I am. I mean, I think that it's not what I'm looking for right now, in all honesty, and I just enjoy the people that come into my life. And the same thing that Sarah was saying, everybody knows their place, and it's never misleading, and it's never as though I'm leading anybody on or anything to that effect. I enjoy being single right now.
Do you want children one day?
Yes, I do.
You do want children. Mm-hmm. Was your childhood normal?
Yes.
Healthy childhood. Nothing weird or bad happened.
Nothing weird or bad or anything dysfunctional out of the normal realm of dysfunction.
When did you lose your virginity?
I was 18.
Me too.
High five.
And you weren't a slut in high school? I
wasn't. I was actually the girl that I don't want to say it, like, they wanted to fuck me because I wouldn't let them fuck me. So
were you popular?
No. I was popular to the fact that the boys tried to talk to me because they wanted to fuck me. And
so
I was aware of that, though. And
so you had really big tits in high school?
Yeah.
And more or less, but you were kind of on the nerdy side, but everyone knew you had a crazy body.
So yours are natural?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
She's au natural.
I didn't know. I can't really see them.
Good job, Pete Fox. I appreciate that. So you kept it. So basically, guys wanted you because they knew you were hot, but you weren't flaunting it.
I wasn't flaunting it, but I knew that they wanted to fuck me, but I didn't want to fuck them. It was kind of it was not attractive the way that men get when you know they want to fuck you. It's kind of a turn off. In all honesty.
The thirst is real.
They're fucking thirsty, and it's just it was just like cool, whatever. And then you put a little fucking strut in your walk, or you run up the stairs a little bit more, and you'll fucking boom, boom, right in their face as you pass them. And I mean, it is what it is, but it's like it feels like when somebody wants it too bad, you don't want to give it to them.
So when did you go from girl who hasn't even had sex? What's the transition there? There has to be some sort of weird transition from there to fucking tons of guys on camera.
It's all fucking coincidence, in all honesty. I don't, obviously that wasn't my aspiration. I wasn't like obviously in high school, I want to be in porn, you know what I mean? I want to suck dick and
although I think that's some young ladies' dreams now.
Yes. Now it's different, I'm sure. With internet's changed everything.
Right?
You grew up in the pre-internet porn era.
Well, definitely. My first magazine shoot was on film. I have slides from it. Like,
I love that.
I have VHS tape porn out there.
You have a VHS in the streets?
I got a lot of VHS tapes. Yeah.
That's hot.
You have them?
Yeah. I got like 10.
Did you ever do a Laserdisc porn?
No, I didn't. I'm surprised there's not like one though.
That would be hot.
Surprise me.
So you didn't. So John, it wasn't like one day you were just like. Did you start gradually becoming slutty?
You know what? I think that I went through a relationship and I realized what it was. And after that, reality hit as what life, relationship, sex, everything is. And I kind of just had that realization and I was like, fuck this. And then I ran into somebody that was an agent and the opportunity presented itself and I went through with it and it was fun. And then I kind of just started having sex for money on film.
And
Would you say
Bam!
I don't know if I'm correct in saying this, but would you say that you've had your heart broken in your
Well,
relationship?
definitely. I think that everybody goes through that at least once in their lifetime, and it's a fucking reality check as to what life is.
Did that influence your decision to do porn?
I wouldn't say that it influenced my decision. It happened, and then later the opportunity presented itself, and it was later after that had happened. But I was open to it at that point. Mm-hmm. Before I was like, oh, people get married and they have babies, and and then I got a reality
It is boring.
check.
What did I do? What?
I'm not saying it's boring. I'm not saying it's boring. I'm just
No, it's
saying,
boring. It's great, but it's
I had a
boring.
reality check.
Hey, Sarah, remember the time that we were in Las Vegas before I got married and I didn't have sex with you?
I definitely remember that time. No, I completely remember that time.
Horrible. This is, Ciph, you want to know, I know this comes up often on the podcast. Yeah. You want to know how gay I am?
Yes.
I'm so gay that before I got married, a few months out, I was in Las Vegas late at night drinking.
Late. Very, very late.
In a hotel with Sara Jay, who I knew would gladly give me a going away present.
100%
Sarah,
confirmation.
would you?
Definitely.
You knew this before? She said it. She said it.
Yes. In fact, that night when we were hanging out at the club, she was like, "You're one of the only guys I've ever become friends with who's never tried to fuck me." And I was like, "That's how gay I am."
Wow.
And then I took it to the next level and didn't do it.
Yeah.
That's the next level. She's giving you a high five.
Yeah.
Is any
Well,
and you like that? That's cool.
you know what? It made him feel good at the time, so yeah.
It didn't make me feel. Who said it made me feel good at the time?
She's like, idiot.
Oh, you know what? It makes
I'm like,
me.
if that's what you want to do, it's cool.
It makes me feel unique.
Oh, okay, you're like a unicorn.
Yes.
Wow.
Okay. No, because a unicorn actually has a cock on its head.
You're
I've proven I have nothing. I'm a female
unicorn with a clitoris on your head.
Exactly. I am incapable of doing anything. And then you realize, then you get married, and I think, down the road, honestly, it would have been water under the bridge.
You know, like
Big mistake.
I'm like not a pushy person. I'm like down for whatever, you know.
But you should have said something. You should have been like, "Hey, honestly, Rosenberg, you should probably just do this because you're gonna regret
I'm
it."
like,
Yeah, but your guilt factor
no,
is
right,
insane.
exactly.
I would be like, "I don't know, Sarah."
I'm not gonna put some like issues on it or anything, but at the same time, I'm like, there's a marriage in the future. I'm just saying. Okay.
So
Whatever.
So you said he's one of the only friends that didn't try to.
Yeah, he
they're friends
actually
that-
tries. Like he tries not to. As a matter of fact.
Right.
Like,
I make a distinct effort not to have sex with her.
But are there friends that you have that have tried to and you said no to?
there's.
The amputee. Well, no, I blew him, but
It's like. No, not too many. I mean,
Not really.
Not that I can think of, because I like to have sex, and I feel like I don't put a lot of importance on sex. Like it's not very
Right. That was one of my next
like
questions.
yeah, no, sex is not very important to me. To me, it's like a foot massage or back rub. It's like something that makes you feel a little bit better, gets a little stress off of you, and
Right.
it's not really a big deal to me. So
some girls treat sex like it's like
yeah, like
the
this prized
ultimate
possession.
goal, and then they
No.
try to hold it back.
Yeah,
and
no,
it's
I
like
got
a
other
tug
things
and
to do.
war.
Like I actually need sex, like air and water and food. So
I was watching
you
40-Year-Old
know,
Virgin
yeah.
the other day, just randomly. It was on, and put the pussy on a pedestal.
Yeah, right.
Why you putting the pussy on a pedestal?
it's very true.
Yeah, I definitely don't put the pussy on a pedestal.
Now,
'cause
is
I'm
there
trying
anybody?
To get it in.
Is there anybody? Is there a friend that you had, like a guy friend, that you kind of hope he didn't ask to have sex with you, and then he did, and it kind of brought him down a level?
Not at all. Not
No.
at all. I don't think it. No, because we all have human desires and needs, and I mean, I'm a porn star. You should be attracted to me. Like, I hope you're attracted to me. That means that I'm still like hot.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't really fault anybody for wanting to fuck me. It's
Do you have any preference when it comes to having sex with men as far as race is concerned?
come on. You know, I do happen to have a tendency to like darker people.
Darker people.
Yeah.
Meaning black men.
Well, yeah, like
Wait,
darker
what is it? What is
people. Definitely. Yes, all that's
Black?
good.
All that. Yes, please. Thank you.
Why? But why is this?
You know, because I grew up around white people. My family's all white. I grew up in a white neighborhood around white people. So people that were different to me always like were attractive to me. Like even if you beyond skin color, even like things like if you had a mohawk, like you know, or like just if you were just different, I was very attracted to people who were different than me, and I still am. And now that I'll be 35 this week. So now that now that I'm 35, like I've been in the urban community a lot, and you know I've been around black people a lot. So I'm very comfortable with the culture and comfortable with everything about it. So I have a tendency to lean towards black guys and black women a little bit more.
Is that because of the size or?
That's nice. I was like an added bonus.
Hello.
Yeah,
Hello.
That's
What about
definitely
you,
an added
Gianna?
bonus.
I don't discriminate. I like all types of guys, all types of cocks. I do prefer a decent sized cock,
Yeah.
though.
Decent
When
sized
we're talking
cock.
about
Where do you where do you
white,
say-
black, Latin, whatever.
Whatever.
I
Decent size.
definitely I like a little bit of everything too, but I have a tendency like if I have a white guy with a giant dick and a black guy with a giant dick, I probably
Doing both.
wow, that would be there Gianna's thinking. See
that's what again.
teamwork makes the dream work.
This is what makes them. By the way, you guys, what an amazing Fuck Team 5 video you guys had together. Was that recent? Was that remotely recent?
No, not at
It's
all.
a while back.
What,
Yeah.
like 5 years ago?
That was a
That
while
long
back.
ago?
Yeah.
See, this is what I don't like about stealing pornography so much. Everything I see is so
time.
old.
No time frame.
There's no time frame.
There's
Like who was president at the time?
I want to know who was president when you guys were fucking. It's hard to tell when I'm
that
watching.
feels like the Bush era.
How much was a gallon of gas or a quart of milk?
Right? No, we've got scenes on our sites that are more recent with us together.
Good
Yeah.
plug. And those sites
Yeah.
would be.
SarahJ.com and
GiannaXXX.com.
So you've done stuff recently.
like what was the most recent? Like, maybe like two years?
Probably about 2 years
Yeah.
back.
About 2 years ago.
Do you enjoy having sex with Gianna?
I do.
Sarah is awesome. She like fucking oozes sex, like oozes it. And you should know because remember that one time in Vegas a couple years back when you didn't get any?
Yeah, exactly. I do remember that. It oozed right there. And
Yes.
I cleaned it up. I was like, I don't want to make this a mess.
I just enjoy it. Like it's not like I'm not trying to use it as manipulation. I don't use sex for things. I just enjoy sex and like I feel like if you want to have sex with me, then
She's fun though.
yeah,
I
let's do
definitely
that.
agree.
I'm a very active participant in sex. Like I want to make sure everybody's taken care of, and I don't have like a free hand. Like,
It doesn't
my hand
come
is
off.
touching
It doesn't come
everywhere.
off like that though, but
Yeah.
it definitely works.
Sounds like you're
Yeah.
organizing a party at your house. She's like, I just
A
like
party
It
in
is-
her
it's often
vagina.
like that for her.
I get very excited about sex, like I want to make sure that the girl's taken care of and the guy's taken care of and that the guy is taking care of the girl properly and that we're both taking care of him the right way. And that's all the stuff that's going in my head at the same time. I get very excited about it.